excited to be here tonight. After 10 weeks of filming our show to an empty theatre over at Le Boit's Roundhouse Theatre, and we were panicking every time somebody had a bit of a sniffle, and I had to put my partner in the show because he was the only person I was allowed to share the couch with. We're finally here with you for Brisbane Festival! Oh, dolls, we are very, very excited tonight. On the show tonight, part-time couch sitter and full-time dish, Luke Kennedy. He had his own chair and sometimes his own microphone, Jason McGregor! And for the first time, wearing pants, our amazing band, Michael Manicus, Mick Easterman and OJ Newcomb! And of course, our isolation besties, and let's face it, the real reason anyone watched our show, Camerata Queensland's Chamber Orchestra! And of course, your favourites, you watch them every week, recording in their bedrooms, in their kitchens, in their kindergartens. And now they are finally here in person. Will you please welcome the Katy Perry to my Adele, Rachel Everett Jones! Most well known for being Baby Zion's dad, Lai Onitamo! And everybody's favourite schoolboy, it's Tom Oliver! There he is. Oh, yeah, you're on that one. That's yours, the little stool. That's it. We've got to go easy on him tonight. You know, he's feeling a bit fragile because he just found out school he's got cancelled, okay? So we've got to go easy on Tom tonight. He's feeling a bit rough, aren't you, mate? It's been 2020's been a year, hasn't it? Now, some of you who have watched our show before, you might be wondering, yes, but where is the hot blonde girl? And to that I say, how dare you? Luke is sitting right there. Now, of course, I'm talking about our quarantine queen, Irina, who unfortunately couldn't be with us tonight because she's actually continuing her pretty monumental pivot this year from opera singer to Australia's version of Taylor Swift, and now she's gonna become a bloody movie star. Yeah, I know, right? She's filming a TV show down in Byron Bay at the moment. They wouldn't let her back across the border. Couldn't believe it. So don't worry though, she has actually filmed a very special performance for you later in the show, which is sure to set your hearts aflutter tonight. But dolls, you're not here to hear me have a chat tonight, although, shit, I'm funny. You're here for some music, am I right? Oh, don't worry, dolls. We are ready to deliver Hennies. Okay, so places. This is it, guys. This is it. Yes. Opening number. Oh God, it's very exciting. We forgot how to do a show. We haven't been in front of an audience for 6 months. It's like, God, what do I do? Yep. But we have dreamed about this moment to bring our show from the small screen to the big stage, and that moment is finally here. So order yourself a drink to your tables using the QR code. It's very posh, isn't it? I love that. I'm never queuing up for a drink again. Thank you, COVID. And start thinking about your song requests tonight and get ready to make some noise. But you in? Shall I give you just the overview, the dot points? This is the show, right? So basically, on March the 18th, all venues across the country closed, as you all know, to prevent the spread of a disease. And that meant that everybody on this stage lost their jobs on the 18th of March. And we decided, as a group of people that have been working together for years, that we wanted to help raise money for our sector. So within 48 hours, we put on the first ever The Isolate Late Show on March the 20th in my drummer Mick's front room. And we all squashed in there because it was the very first week. And we raised $50,000 for the Actors and Entertainers Benevolent Fund that night. Yeah, it was mega. And then do you know what happened? Shut down. We couldn't have more than 2 people in a room together because remember the restrictions got really hectic, and so we were like, well, what are we going to do? We're going to keep going. Obviously we can't do it in Mick's kitchen again, that would be negligent. So instead we thought we'd do it in our front room instead, because we're one unit, because we're a household, and then we dragged Jason in as well, but he had to sit on a different chair across the other side of the room. And we
had to use those wings as like some sort of deterrent.
Yeah, that's right, like keeping 1.5 meters away. And my dog made a cameo performance in that particular episode. And we just started streaming the show every single week. 90 minutes of variety, music, laughs, and we always took requests at the end of the show. Well, bloody 10 weeks later, we're still bloody making it, aren't we? And we did our final episode right here on the Tivoli stage on the 29th of May. And by the end of the series, we raised $100,000 for the Actors and Entertainers Benevolent Fund. So, everything you're going to see on the screen tonight is what we made when we weren't all allowed to be in the same room together. So that's why you see a variety of bedrooms, rolls of toilet paper, mainly you, kitchens, you were in the kitchen. And so what you need to know about this beautiful man here and his wife Rachel is they have an amazing little boy, little baby, Zion, who became basically, well, the star of our show, right?
We became his props, yes.
Yeah, correct. You were his supporting cast. So Lai was telling me this amazing story the other day, because we like, you know, okay, I'm going to brag, 300,000 people watched our show. You didn't, but 300,000 other people did. And so this is amazing, like really cool things have been happening since we started making the show. And Lai was telling me the other day he and Rachel were shopping at New Farm Coles.
Yes, and we ran into this, well, we were just browsing through the vegetable aisle and this lady comes up to us and goes, "You're Zion's parents. I know you, you were on the Isolate show. I miss you."
Right, and so, you know, I will say Zion is basically more famous than any of us. Like, seriously, people recognise him before they recognise us these days. But literally from, you know, silver wings to disco balls in the kitchen, this baby has seen everything and he's not even one yet. And although she's got the night off from mum duties, and obviously drinking accordingly, Rachie couldn't resist singing a virtual lullaby for baby Zion. So joined by our mates, Brendan, Johnny, Anna. Gosh, all the feelings, all of the feelings. That I absolutely love that arrangement of that song. One of the weirdest things about making a show when we couldn't all be in the same room was that some people on our team have still only just met each other, because we were all making the show from different parts of Brisbane and Australia and across the world. And actually tonight in the audience we have got our music arranger who arranged that amazing version of Sweet Child of Mine. Maitland Drew is here tonight. Sitting with our audio supervisor Jeff McGahn, who always mixed all the audio for all of the packages. And I believe Jeff and Maitland have met for the first time tonight. And Maitland has never met the camerata who he arranged for every week. So matey, this is Brendan and Johnny and Catherine and Anna and Marion. This is Maitland, guys, there he is in the crowd. So it was this really weird experience, because as creatives we are so used to working together and being in the same room with everyone. So most people, you know, had only known each other from those from the Zoom tiles, and I never want to do another Zoom meeting in my life after COVID. But it was a really special time for us as a community coming together and producing this incredible show. And unbelievably, when venues shut down across the country, we actually found ourselves busier than ever. And like I said, we were working with people not just across Brisbane, but across Australia and even across into the UK and the US as well. But this show absolutely kept us going, as I know that it did for a lot of the people that watched at home. Now, you've probably seen on your tables underneath your mountain of drinks that we have got some song request forms on the table. And the eagle eyes amongst you will notice that, yes, we are still trying to fleece you for your hard-earned cash. So with your help, we are so proud, as I said, that we have raised $100,000 for the Actors and Entertainers Benevolent Fund. But of course, the fight is still not over. So tonight, we would love to grab your song requests in a bit more of a manual fashion than we used to do on the Facebook feed. And of course, we will be persuaded to, I say, give a little more attention to those that are attached to a cash money donation. So you put your song requests into the bowl, write them down on the cards, and our producers...
Bye, mate.
No, don't, it brings you drinks. It's not the one where you register your details. It brings you drinks. Who has ordered their drinks to their tables using their QR code tonight? See, they've all got it. They all know what it's for. Kids today, hey? Alright, so it is time for you to submit your song requests for us. Now, we are a large band, we're a brave band, and we will do your songs tonight for cold hard cash. So Rach and Bex, our producers, are going to head into the crowd. They're going to start collecting up your song requests, so write them down, dolls. But don't worry, don't panic. You've got plenty of time because this next song goes for 8 long and glorious minutes. Because why would we have Australia's voice, Luke Kennedy, here tonight and get him to do just one song when we could cram 10 of his favourites into a handsome medley? Yeah, exactly. So, celebrating Aussie legends Little River Band and your cue for a group sing-along, please welcome... To Rachel, where's my mic? She goes, oh, here, Joel, in your natural habitat, in the bar. Perfect. Right, we've got all your requests here. Yeah, we're good. Thanks, Rach. Okay, so we've got all your requests here tonight, ladies and gents. You are a mixed bag. I'm just flicking through these, I'm like, mate, I'm going to say good luck to you tonight, Luke Kennedy, and may the odds be ever in your favour, because this is going to go one of two ways for you. Thank God you've had vocal rest for 6 months, because I tell you what, there's some absolute huge songs in here.
I wish there was more gin in this sparkling
Correct,
water.
you're going to need it. All right, so here we go, folks. This is the part of the show where even we can't convince ourselves we're essential workers. It's requests! All right, this is it, guys. Pray for us. It's our first full band request since episode 1, I reckon. Flash will be fine. Flash, our keyboard player, is like the human tape recorder. He knows everything. It's sometimes very annoying. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is your request tonight. All right, we've got a request for... This is from Helena Franco. She wants In the Summertime by Thirsty Merc.
Whoa.
Can we give a little verse and chorus? What do you reckon, boys?
Yeah.
You remember it, James?
I think I know it. I've sang that.
Yeah, you sang it on the show. That's why we were looking at you.
Love it.
Yeah, you know it. Do you know it, Jace? Can you remember it? He's getting a chart up. Okay, we'll put it to one side. You talk to the band, Tom. All right. Okay, I'm going to save that one to later because that is a possibility. That's also a possibility.
If the notes go above the stave, the answer's no.
Correct. Chantal Easy would like Rolling in the Deep by Adele. No one here knows it, so sorry. Linda and Neil want Skyfall by Adele. No one here knows it. Sorry.
Here, listen, the rules of requests are, if we can do your song for you, that's great. And if we decide not to,
that's also great. That's the rules of
request.
Best for you. This is one where I was like, okay, guys, this is literally the anthem for 2020. Regan Baker would like, for $20, would like Living on a Prayer by John Bon Jovi. His pants aren't tight enough for that, Regan, I am telling you. We'd have to bring in the spare voice.
We would.
Have to. Right, what's going on over there? Because this is boring. Come on. Have you sorted it out? You're born ready? Okay.
It's ready. We've
had an absolutely excellent time. Will you please help me in thanking these incredible artists on stage tonight? Jason McGregor on guitar. Michael Manicus on piano. Mick Eastman on the drums. IJ Newcomb on bass. Brendan Joyce. Johnny Ang. Catherine Philp. Anna Colville. Marion Heckenberg.
Thank you.
Yeah. Rachel Everett Jones, Tom Oliver, and Luke Kennedy. Shit, it feels good to perform for people again. I've never been more proud of Brisbane than I have in the last 6 months. Even though our industry has been decimated, Brisbane is a community that supports and champions the arts. It demands the returns of venues and it shows up for performers. And leading the charge in that is Brisbane Festival Artistic Director Louise Bazina, who, in her first year in the top job, has been handed, let's face it, an absolute shit show. But she has emerged as a brave visionary committed to getting the arts back to the people! So thank you, Louise. Thank you, Brisbane Festival. We are so grateful to be here with you tonight. We are proud of you for showing up in force, but mainly, we are so happy to be back at work!
Thank you so much, but...